Hello everybody, I hope that you are all doing fantastically well. Today's video is about technology. Yes, I am as surprised as you are. So I'm smushing everything together from the type of tablet I use, of course, applications, and finally, what I use for recording equipment. This will be a quick video. Let's just get right into it. The first thing that I will talk about is my iPad Pro 2. This is a second generation model, which means that I bought this in 2017. It's already been 4 years and it still works great. I have had no issues. And I feel this way really about all Apple products. I use a MacBook Pro, and the laptop I also bought in 2017, and it works perfectly. Definitely recommend purchasing a reconditioned iPad. As I said, I've had mine for 4 years and I have had 0 issues. Oh, I forgot to mention that the iPad Pro I have is 12.9 inches. The reason why I bought this size is because it is almost the same size as physical scores. So if I wanted to go from reading a physical score to looking at it on my iPad, it would be an instantaneous and easy transition. The app that I use to scan is TurboScan. I realize there are many alternatives out there. It works great for me. It's free, it's easy to use. The application that I use after scanning is the Fourscore app. And yes, it's a paid app. I believe it's $19.99 US for a one-time purchase, or $9.99 per year. But it is a worthwhile investment for several reasons. One of them may seem kind of silly, but believe me when I say it's beneficial. I'm talking about page turning. So for example, when I am reading a score in the Books app on my iPad, I can't tap to turn the page, I have to swipe. And then the page will make this turn, right? So you see the page turning. And if I am playing a rapid passage, I don't have the time to swipe and wait that, whatever, maybe half a second for the next scale to come up. I simply can't afford that. And with the Fourscore, I tap, boom, instantaneous. So yes, it's a small thing, but it makes my life so much easier. Another great thing about Fourscore is that it's super easy to edit. You can use your Apple Pencil, but if you don't have one, of course you can use your finger, or you can use the presets. So you can easily make a repeat sign, phrase markings, dynamic markings, numbers, highlights, different kinds of ink, and it's just as easy to erase them. This is the app that I use every single day. I mainly practice using my iPad, especially when I'm recording, because page turns can get in the way. Finally, the last application that I use on a regular basis is the Soundbrenner application. Now, you guys may have heard of Soundbrenner. I think that they promote themselves very, very well on social media. I personally do not own one of their wearable metronomes, but I consider their app to be the best metronome app out there. I have tried a few and I keep on coming back to Soundbrenners. Let's say that I'm working on a waltz and I decide to have a woodblock sound on the first beat and a cowbell on the last 2 beats, which honestly sounds awful, but if that's your kind of thing, you can do it on Soundbrenner. Over the holiday season, I offered one of my followers a wearable metronome by Soundbrenner. And if you are interested in purchasing one of these for yourself, I'm including a link down below and a discount code which will give you 20% off of all of their products. Okay, moving on to the next category, which is still related to technology, is my recording equipment. So, well, in regards to video, I keep things really simple. Here I am using my iPhone 12. I'm using the front-facing camera, and look, it's not too bad. I would say that it's pretty good. And when I record videos for Instagram or for my Chopin Nocturne project, I do the same thing. I use the cameras on the back, 60 frames per second, 4K. And for the other angle, I use my partner's iPhone 11. Thank you, Matthew. Yes, of course. If you decide to spend money on a physical camera, a DSLR, for example, you will have better results because they are a camera, this is a phone, and the phone is used for many things, whereas a camera is used for one thing. So yes, it will do a better job, but don't let that stop you. Don't let that interfere from you beginning to record, right? So if you want a quality sound, unfortunately, your iPhone or let alone your DSLR is not going to do. You are going to have to invest in some good quality microphones and an audio interface. Yes, I know these may seem ridiculously expensive, but they are 100% worth it. So I have a pair of microphones. They are the Neumann KM184 microphones. And I also use a Zoom U44 audio interface. I'm including links down below if you would be interested in purchasing these exact models. I think they're wonderful. As soon as I export the recording and I listen to it with my headphones on, even without mastering, it is clear, it is crisp. I don't have any of those issues with background noise or that hissing or crackling sound that you may get with lesser quality microphones. If you are interested in investing in microphones, I do recommend that you get more than one. I would recommend you have a minimum of 2, and I am actually saving up to get a third. It really makes a difference to have different microphone placements in the room and around your instrument to create a balanced recording. Well guys, that's all I have for you today. If you have any questions about the technology or applications that I use, or if you're looking for more recommendations, don't hesitate to leave me a comment. I'm always happy to hear from you. See you guys next time. Bye.